Are you running Font of Life just to proc Airy? Seems to be way less useful than bond plating. I don't think so. I think bond plating is kinda useless. Most of the times, actually. It's way long cooldown. It's 45-second cooldown. It lasts for 1.5 seconds. A Font of Life is no cooldown, and probably heals like 1k in a game. At least it's not that bad because I have slow all the time and root. And I think the rest of the tree is kinda useless. And if I have other sensor, this gives to everyone. I don't think I need this. Maybe this. Yeah, maybe this I'll get. But this is, I think, very good on her. I could also go... Wait, let me ban. I could also go Guardian, but then I don't have Airy, and I like Airy in lane, so... I think this is what I like. I don't know if people do it. I mean, I think Spellbook is viable on any champion, to be honest. Not only, like, you can run it on Rakan for sure, yeah, why not? I think on Rakan you can run Airy. I used to run Aftershock as well, against Leona for example, so I don't die. You can run Guardian, you can run Spellbook, sure, yeah. You used to run this on Rakan as well. Honestly, you could probably run one of these if you have Zaya, like this, or maybe even this, because he's really champion, right? Why not? Why? What is this? What is this? Why did I get don't send? What is happening? Oh. Go Thresh. Sure, man, sure. I think I would have carried along with Soraka, but let's go. Hey, how do you decide between Inspiration and Sorcery second tree on Rakan? Like for example, this game, usually what I take is Absolute Focus and Nimbus Cloak, right? But this game, they had Karma, so I assumed Karma was support, right? And they had Kai'Sa, so I'll never be like on high HP, right? And the lane is hard, so I just opted into Cookies and Boots for better lane, and I think that's how you decide. If you have hard lane, you go Cookies, Boots. If you can win lane and it's contested lane, just go Absolute Focus for more pressure, and Nimbus Cloak. You can go Mana Flow as well, it's preferences. Yeah, Shurel is better than Righteous Glory. AP is really OP on Rakan, so. And it's cheaper, and it's for the whole team, even though it's less movement speed. But Righteous Glory is pretty nice sometimes. If you're like really ahead and you wanna snowball. Cause you don't need to use ultimate to hit W, cause how Righteous Glory works on Rakan is when you jump on top of them, they get really slowed, right? So you get always the knock up. Right, like minion demart is good for if I go relic shoot. And what this says to go relic shoot or coin is basically if I want early game pressure more, I'll go relic shoot. And if I want to scale better, I'll just go coin. That is it, well, at least for me. But in competitive, usually relic shoot is better. Yes, I can play Janna-Nami. My Nami is not that great, but I don't think I need to have good Nami to win the game. I just need to press E and W my AD carry. And I'll win. But I don't know when to pick Nami, for example. I know when to pick Janna, but I don't know when to pick Nami. Without dying 100 times. I don't think Janna is that bad. I think Janna can be very good sometimes. Like, as a counter pick to some supports. Yeah, it can be good into Galio, the Trundle support, I think. Because he can stop the E. He cannot go over it, so he can like block him, get him caught, you know. And you're a better team fighter, because if you have Arna Sensor, it's really OP. Yeah, probably is right, sorry. My girlfriend's Nami is way better than mine, I guess. Because she practices a lot more than me. She actually hits every bubble, by the way. Sona can at least stun. Well, Janna can stun you too. Yeah, I mean, Braum with Aftershock is not bad, by the way. I haven't played the stage, even though it was a mistake. I have tried it in scrims as well. Is Sejuani okay into Galio support? I'm actually a fan of Sejuani support, but I mean, probably actually, it's fine, probably, yeah. Even though you AD carry would die a few times, but maybe you outkill. Like, usually I go the CD items for max hook. This first, then or redemption first into this. This is pretty good too. I always thought this is an item on Thresh, but I think it's pretty good. Taric-Sona Botlane? I don't know. I played against it once and did not look too great. Like, I don't know, they have no wave clear, they can just kill, you know, but if I think the botlane is good, then they can't really scale, I would say. But if they do scale, it's kinda over. Hey man, big fan here. One question please. I'm Diamond 1 Heartstacks about main. When should I roam mid or should stay bot? I think this is for every support, to be honest. Like, I think if you have like boring lane bot lane, let's say Braum into Alistar, you should like. I mean, it's not even about boring lane. It's just like when your AD carry is safe and the wave is bouncing, you can like look to influence other lanes than just sit bot and take farm. And when you have like a lot of control of bot lane, for example, you have pink wards and stuff, you can just sit in a bush and see, because you could be on 2 lanes at the same time, if you know what I mean. You don't need to be like roaming to be actually roaming, you know? Like, you could just be right next to your AD carry and they won't know, so they will respect mid. And usually after base you should go like, you should look for something, you know, because you have nothing to do usually. And then you should be on the bot lane wave when it's time to catch the wave. I hope that answers your question, IPO for you. But I don't know, if you don't have good AD carry, you should probably just babysit him, otherwise he will just die and the game will be over. Even though it's contra logical. But sometimes I just ditch him because he won't win me the game anyway, so I try to snowball all the lanes if I know my AD carry is not that good. Or like not in a good spot. Yeah, I mean, it used to be a very good strategy, the Pyke split pushing with Baron buff, but they nerfed the Nash buff, so the minions are not as strong. So it's not that good anymore, but you still can get turrets on your own just by getting people on your side. Like, you know, like if you go top with Pyke, somebody has to answer you. And if it's only one, you might even kill him because you're Pyke, you know. So they need two people, but when you have two people and you don't die because you're Pyke, you get turrets on the other side of the map. And even if one match is only, you already trade support for something else, because support cannot match you. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think the strategy can still work, it's just a bit weaker, because the Baron changed a bit. Like the buff on the minions is, I think depending on when you get the Nash, it's how strong it is. But regardless when you get it, I think it's the minions are still like weaker. It used to be like the Mikyx cannot die when you buff them. Wait, the music is a bit loud, I think. It used to be like when you buff the minions with Baron, like only like Relic Shot can kill them, you know? Like the melee minions at least. They were very tanky. For sure I've grown as a player since I joined Fnatic. It's not even a question. I learned so much from players and stuff. Like, when I joined the team I was like mind blown by Joey, because I learned so much from him. After a week I knew like so much. He taught me a lot about waves, tempo, and reset. I don't know what is the biggest difference between me, Mikyx, and Noskeren. I cannot compare, because what you guys see, I don't even think you guys can compare, because what you guys see is not everything. Support is way more than what you guys see. I don't know how they in-game. Like, shot calling wise and stuff, because support has a lot of free time, right? And it's important for support to like kinda shot call. But they're both good, I think. Especially Mikyx. Even though he's an inter sometimes, so am I. I think it's important, especially if you're support, to not be afraid of inting. And I think he has it, so maybe at times too much, but so do I. Even though I tried to, I think I've tried, like, I've kind of fixed it. Like, I used to int way more than that.